Hello everybody, my name is Benjimon, and today, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something different from what I usually do. This is going to be a super chill video. This is not going to become a series or anything like Fortnite is, but like, it's just going to be super, chill and everything. It's going to be like a real world talk per se. So we might, by we I mean like, I'm here joined by Deadly Santa who went off to do something on his own right here. But when he gets back, we'll start a conversation and stuff, so I'm just doing the intro while he's away. But this video is just going to be kind of, honestly, it should be a live stream. I probably should be streaming this, but you know what? Nah, whatever. Live streaming is complicated. So yeah. This is a disclaimer right now. This video might cover some topics that are uncomfortable for some viewers. I don't want to offend anyone, so like if you have something against politics or stuff, I'm sure that'll be mentioned sometime along here. Like avoid the situation. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this chillaxing video.
So, Benjimon, why don't you tell our viewers how you started YouTube?
That's a tough question, Mac. Well, here's the thing. I wanted to be a YouTuber like ever since I knew it existed. Cause who doesn't want to play video games and stuff for a living? Like that's dope, right? But
Exactly.
yeah, I know. But when I was doing it though, I didn't do it just cause hey, money, man, let's go. I wanted to do it mostly to entertain people. It sounds like stereotypical, yes, I understand that, but I actually made like a game plan about YouTube, just trying to figure out what I would do, starting YouTube, and I did that like, oh geez, when I was 8 maybe is when I started all this. I didn't really put any of my YouTube stuff into action until I was 15, and that's really when I started YouTube, like started. Actually, I had the channel up and everything. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I
I
hear
had the
you're
YouTube channel.
I hear you're wanting to start a
ahead.
YouTube channel as well.
Yes, I really want to. I've always had that dream of just being out there and just showing the people I love them because I mean,
Deadly Santa
just
hugs.
get rid of the deadly.
Deadly Santa.
Yeah,
Just
deadly.
get rid of the deadly. I'm a
Deadly
Santa.
hugs. Yeah, I mean, I just love, the people. I love entertaining them. I love making people smile, If it makes me look dumb, then why not,
Yeah, whatever I can do to look stupid, man. That's what every child says, ever.
No, I mean, like, I love to make people smile and laugh, man. And
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed that. And once I found out about YouTube, I'm like, what's this app, And as I started going into the app, I found PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, all them big YouTubers.
And you're just
And
thinking.
I was laughing, and
Wait, like.
I was laughing, and
No,
go ahead.
go ahead. Oh. Ladies first, you go ahead.
Oh, really?
You want a 1v1v, bruh?
1v1v, bruh. Alright,
1v1? Question mark?
well, like, here's the thing about YouTube. It's a platform basically to extend who you already are. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere on YouTube. I know, like, I shouldn't really be saying this because I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but I just know that, like, you're really not gonna get anywhere off of YouTube if you're doing it for money. You have to do it just because, like, it's a part of you. It's just something
Because
you
of the
enjoy
passion.
doing. Yeah.
The passion
You know?
you have for it. I love YouTube. Once I figured out what it was when I was 10, I loved the crap out of it.
And
I've
regardless of
always
what you've
wanted to
seen,
become.
yeah, regardless of what you've seen and what you watch, gaming is not the only thing on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
like,
promise.
there's makeup tutorials and there's skits and
Cooking
that other fun
tutorials, just music galore, game shows, other big company stuff, advertisements. There's literally you could do anything. Graphics design. I know a couple of channels that like are there just to advertise their art. They just put their art that they create outside of YouTube and they just post it on YouTube. And they do it because
Yeah, I mean,
YouTube's just a
It's their
way.
passion.
Yeah, YouTube is basically just a way to share who you are.
It amplifies who you want to be. Like,
Well, it not really
that's
amplifies. I wouldn't say that. I would say it like it shows the people. It shows people who you are. You know.
yeah. For example, Markiplier crying in almost every video of his.
Like,
Uh,
I can't
But,
blame him for that though. I'm a baby. I'm a big baby. Like any dog. Don't watch. Oop, I just punched my microphone. I'm sorry, guys. Don't watch dog movies. They never end well.
yeah. I remember a dog movie named Mary Jane.
Oh jeez,
That
I hate
ended
that
sad.
movie.
It's been such a long time since I've watched it.
Uh,
Didn't the dog die in the end?
so I did warn you guys that we're probably going to discuss politics and stuff during this chat. So if you do get offended by, touchy politics stuff, I ask that you click away now. Just don't put yourself through this, man. Like, if you stay, kudos to you. You're a legend or whatever you want to hear. But, I don't want to get any, irritated, triggered people in the comments. I'm warning you now. We're going to talk about touchy politics stuff.
Oh, politics. Ew.
Ah, yeah. Yay. Everyone's favorite subject
even
ever.
Even I don't like it, guys, so don't take it to heart.
Yeah, I'm doing this, like, I'm forcefully making him talk about politics. He has no choice in this.
Yes. I have no choice. Thing
So,
is, I don't really look at politics. That's the thing. Like, I do, but I don't.
well, our school today, we go to the same school, not to get confusion there, but our school today just had a walkout. It's a thing going around the country at this time. It's year 2018. Who knows what year you see this? I don't know what your life is like. But anyway, we just had a walkout thing, and basically what that is students walk out for 17 minutes, quote unquote 17 minutes. We walk out there and we, honor those that died in the mass school shootings and stuff. So we did that today. I participated just because, I respect them. It turned out to be more of a rally about gun control than what I initially thought it was. I
heard a lot about that
Yeah.
in class.
It's not... I don't disagree with this gun control thing. They may be, like, taking it a bit too far, in my opinion. But still, it's really cool. Oh, jeez. That is not the right word.
Cool.
That is not the right word. Don't say cool. That's not... I'm focused, okay? Don't judge me.
I find it cool as, like that they're trying to defend students with trying to ban weapons. And I get that,
Right.
But we need weapons, like...
Well...
Now, maybe not an AR-15, but...
Right. Right.
But there's always a kitchen knife or something, or a hammer,
Yeah.
Hell, if you're technique enough, we have no technique. You can use your
Technique.
fingers.
And you have... You can use your finger. That is the most rapiest thing I've ever heard you say.
I am deadly serious, so.
Come sit on my lap,
But,
children.
Come sit on my lap, children. Don't you want to know what you're going to get for Christmas?
Don't you want to know where your gifts come from? But,
Don't mind those white stains.
I'll have Miss Claus clean those up later. Oh my god. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this
I
talk?
have no idea.
Let's not.
I have no idea.
Alright, so...
But anyway,
back
to the original topic. I think it's cool that they're trying to defend us, but it's not really necessary. It's more to do with today's society. It's always been about that. Like we've had M16s and Tommy guns and the typewriters in our houses, in our schools, sometimes even. And they've never been a problem before until this day in society has changed how people think and how people treat each other. Like, one thing you might hear is that people are becoming more aggressive or being more of a hoe, quote unquote hoe, you know.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong.
Well,
Dennis
it's
Santa might
social
be a
media.
hoe,
It
but-
is social media. That's really the biggest
Yeah, social
cause of
media.
this stuff. I mean,
Social media, like, even though
it
we're
was a
on social
great-
media right now,
yeah. Well,
Like-
here I don't really count YouTube as social media. I mean, by social
It's
media,
not- it's-
I mean like Snapchat stuff to where you're directly in communication.
Snapchat,
a gossip
Instagram,
platform, you know?
Facebook. Yeah, but YouTube is considered social
Well, you
media
can.
because of the
Yeah, that's right.
comments.
That's right. You can't. And also, like the videos
and
can't
it
be
can-
one-sided.
Yeah, and then this is going towards haters, by the way. Haters, go away. But
I don't care.
seriously,
I'll-
ever since I made my YouTube channel and it's been there, I've been getting haters.
Really?
Like, I didn't even post anything. I got a hater. And that's my uncle. But it really has to depend on how people treat each other these days. Like, it's not fair. You might be in some trouble and you might want to talk about it, you know, and you can talk to others about it. It's no
Yeah,
big deal.
I do want to get that message across. If you are a student or even adult, for Pete's sake, like if you're being bullied or if you sense a threat at your workplace or school or even at your house, call someone. All right, don't hesitate to just get some help. I'll probably put, if I remember, I'll probably put something in the description, explaining this stuff. Or just, links to who you
Yeah,
can get in
it's-
contact with. If I remember.
Like, I don't remember-
Don't push me to that, but like it's worth it. Like if in case I don't, just Google it. Who do I contact in case of whatever happens? It's not that hard. Yeah, I just had to
Another
put
thing
that out there.
is that I'm a big-hearted person, even though I have corrupted jokes for days. Like, I sit next to
That's so true.
to
Did you know-
Benjimon for a
Wait, did-
living.
Did, did you know that it's a scientific fact that like people that enjoy dark jokes or tend to be like least racist and stuff, and like less.
Yeah, I
offended?
did not know that.
Isn't that weird? How the people that tell like all the offensive jokes and
I
everything are the
know.
people that are the least racist.
Now, imagine me at school though. I'm always pulling jokes off of that, you know.
Yeah.
and it's
you-
also proven
I can.
by me. Sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
it's fine. No, I can attest to that. He does do stuff all the time. He's a
Oh
madman.
yeah.
He's a madman.
But jokes are jokes in the end.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be taken seriously. Some people take them way too far.
Like for
I remember
example,
as a kid.
you know what Razer is, right? As in like the gaming
Razer?
company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they recently
I know
made
who
a
they are.
tweet. I don't remember what it said. I'll probably pull it up on the screen if I remember. Like, there's gonna be a lot of things I say I do, but I'll probably won't remember. But they got in trouble for tweeting something. It was slightly sexist, but like it was a joke, and it was a perfect comeback to what this person said. And I really, this was a while back, I'm pretty sure, but I really wish that they kind of kept the tweet up. They had to delete it, made a retraction and everything. But at the same time, it just showed that the company had personality instead of this mindless "I want money" company like every company is right now.
Yeah, like robots. Like,
yeah,
it's
just
kind of like when you
conforming,
take a pill.
and they're just like conforming
It's
to
kinda
what
like-
their consumers want, which I
It's
disagree.
kind of
with.
like taking. It's like taking a pill and becoming a robot. When you add in those jokes, though, it makes you more human of a company. People actually gravitate to you more if you show that you have personality.
Yeah,
You know,
it just
like, how do you think YouTubers get so many subscribers?
right. Like, oh, here's the thing. Honestly, myself as a content creator, I would not do anything you guys tell me to do just because, like, if I asked you to tell me to do something, fine, that's great, and I might, like, if you give me suggestions, I might actually do them, because they could be good suggestions. I'm not by saying this, I don't mean don't give me suggestions. I want your suggestions and everything. But in the end, I'm going to do it the way I enjoy it, and I'm not going to do it because, like, for my viewers. I'm not here for the money. I'm honestly here just to have fun, which every YouTuber should. That's how they become successful.
Now, money is a bonus, but
yeah, right.
You know, it's all about the fun in it, because I want to become a YouTuber to make people laugh. Like I said, I love it when people laugh. You know, it gives me that joy. It gives me that pride inside that, hey, I just made someone's life better. You know, and you know, it's just so difficult nowadays to make people laugh because, oh, that joke's already been said, or that meme's already been used, or it's
and the worst
or that
like
joke's offensive.
Yeah, that's the worst one. That's the worst one in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
so
and sometimes when you're, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. Like, there's a delay, guys. There's a delay in our mics. That's why, like, we're having trouble, like, syncing up here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, with our current administration and, like, government, what do you think? What are your opinions on that? Like Trump and his whole yes people and everything. What are your opinions?
Okay, I'm gonna say this without offending anybody, and at the same time offending
guys,
them.
if you're still here and you get offended by this stuff, really, you're not really helping anyone. You're just hurting yourself. We're gonna talk.
I kind of think
we're gonna talk freely here, with or without, you know, your approval. So if you get offended by this stuff, I urge you to click away. There's plenty more entertaining and funny videos you can watch instead of this right now. But go ahead.
I kind of think, even though Trump and Kim Jong-un are talking, which is great, it's good to have a peaceful solution before war. You know, at least there's a peaceful solution. You know. But I think that Trump he's a businessman, yes, but he's not a good one.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
He goes out of business a lot, and having him as a president.
I did a little bit of research, and it turns out the way that Trump has gotten rich, like, quote unquote rich, he's not really rich, by the way. He struggles. He's actually, like, financially struggling right now because he can't, like, hold up all those hotels and stuff. The only reason why he got all this money and stuff is because he would make as many things happen at once, okay, let's use his hotels for example, or his golf courses. He would hire all of the people at once to come build them, to paint them, to polish them, and, like, just make it all ready to go. And once all of that was done, instead of paying them like he should, he filed for bankruptcy. And the reason why people, like, if you don't know what filing for bankruptcy means, that basically what that means is you file for it and you get, like, it gets rid of your bills completely, but it does have a side effect. It causes people to be less trustworthy of you, which should have happened to Trump, but since he's got this illusion going around that he's all rich and everything, people still, you know, do business with him because they think that, like, oh, that was back in the past. Maybe he was struggling then, but no, this is just how he does business. The problem, the problem with that is, like, you can't do that in government. If you get in debt with other countries and everything, you can't just file for bankruptcy. They're gonna, like,
some countries will come after you.
Yeah, like China has a zero tolerance for example, for that. They're like a 100% capitalistic country now.
China and I think Mexico sometimes will do it. Japan definitely. It's just the world are being led by the wrong men. And what I mean by wrong men, I'm talking about leaders. Because each one has their own flaw. Now, there's some good leaders, yes. But what I'm saying is like, for example, Kim Jong-un, or however you say his name.
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name either.
Yeah, it's too confusing. But, it's kind of wrong of how he's treating his people. He should put his people first. He should be giving his power to the people, not keeping it for himself. You know, but that's how I think. You know, I I sacrifice everything in order to make the people happy. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes, not everything.
Depends on the people.
Yeah, depends on the people.
Well,
No.
back to the subject of what you were saying with like Kim Jong-un or whatever his face name is. I don't know how to say his Korean name. It's so weird. But then again, like our names are weird in their country. But anyway,
Yeah, it
when you're
flip flops.
with Trump talking to him, they're both really immature humans. Like they're just generally immature, both the two of them. So I feel like if they meet each
It's
other,
better to throw.
yeah.
Sorry.
If they
It's better
meet,
to throw. It's
go ahead,
better
go
to
ahead.
throw like 2 toddlers in the room than just to have them two.
Well, yeah, because
And no offense, but they're both really immature about this whole situation. But at least it's good that they're trying, you know.
I don't know if they're trying though. Well, here, yeah, I can't really get into that. I mean,
Well,
I can,
quote
but,
unquote.
yeah. Here's,
I forgot to say that, but I had my hand in motion.
It's fine. Like I've already, said that this might be offensive stuff, but the thing is, like, Trump is very immature, and so is Kim Jong-un, or whatever. But like, I feel, how when two toddlers get together and they don't exactly see eye to eye because we're two different styles of government. They don't see eye to eye at all.
Yeah.
So, when two toddlers get together and they don't see eye to eye, they just kind of battle it out until it gets to the point to where they either break into a fight, or start throwing their toys at each other. Now, here's the problem with that. Trump and Kim Jong-un have very, very powerful toys.
Very big toys.
Yes, very powerful. Nuclear weapons, like, it's one thing to, like, them dish it out, in fist fight, like WWE style or whatever, but,
Which, by the way, I believe should happen that the leaders should fight, not making people sacrifice their lives by shooting nukes. By shooting nukes, like.
Oh, yes, that is right. And here's also another problem with that being, what if the leaders, like, right? And, like, the people can't, and wants to fight for, the right thing, but they just can't?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'm talking about, like, when it comes to nuclear war, I think it shouldn't resort to nuclear war.
No, it shouldn't. Nukes should not exist.
Yes, it's the one thing that
Honestly,
humans shouldn't have made.
Honestly, I would be scared about Kim Jong-un, like, nuking us if he was tall enough to reach the nuke button. Dark
Wow.
jokes. All right. With all jokes
Or
aside, though,
Donald Trump's hand.
all jokes aside, though,
Trump's
this is a
hand.
very, very serious issue. Or Donald Trump's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
his baby hands. Yeah. All jokes aside, though,
Yeah.
this is a very serious issue that does need to be addressed. Here's what I think is the biggest there's several problems in this country, but I think the biggest problem out of every problem that we have in this country is the fact that everyone is expecting someone else to fix it. No matter what the problem is, everyone is expecting, hey, you know what? I don't need to do that. It's not my problem. It's just indifference. That's the only thing to it. We have to get brave leaders in this country to be able to, stand up and change things.
I wouldn't be surprised if you were president, Ben. That's a good speech. Ben for president.
Ben for president. I don't know. Well, let me tell you one thing. If things don't change, if things don't improve, I will be running for president as soon as I turn 30.
I mean, things need to change.
Something
Things
needs to happen.
need to get better. Something good needs to happen. Because
good for the people, not for the companies. The companies are fine.
Yeah.
We need balance, not capitalism.
Yeah, balance between everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be honest, I'm the type of guy that thinks power should be shared, not taken.
Yes, of course.
That's why I like democracy. And even though the government still has more power, we at least get some of the power.
Yeah.
Like, we could literally turn around and say, hey, we want this, and they'll be like, okay, let's go through a voting thing, and if you win, we win, we'll be this. I just love the freedom that comes with it.
Here's another thing. You remember like that walkout thing that we had at our school today? There were the walkout was a protest against gun violence and everything like that, but there were protesters there to protest our protesting. So they were protesting for our Second Amendment, saying, "Hey, we want to keep our rights to keep guns." And kudos to them. I mean, I want the rights for guns too. Like I don't really, I'm not a person to carry guns
Honestly,
around.
you want my opinion about that?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
My opinion is, not only does it have to do with your age to have a gun, to get a gun, and not only do you have to have a license, but I think it has to do on not only your past records, but who you are, like what your maturity level is. Because if you're a teenager and you're going in and to buy a gun or to steal a gun off your
personality test, Like, but then again,
beforehand,
it has to be balanced. It has to be non-biased, which is the only issue with that.
I know, like that's the problem with today. Is that when you try to make something not biased, it turns out to be bias. Like for Google, for example, I think earlier, a few months ago or a month ago, I'm not too sure. I believe
Oh, you just
using
cut out
Q
big time.
nudes.
Oh, you just cut out. Could you say that again? Like you
Okay.
just cut out big time.
You know Q News by PewDiePie?
Yeah, by PewDiePie. Yeah.
Oh, I never thought.
Yes. I can't believe I'm about to reference this from Q News.
Right.
But he was talking about Google, and that's an example of what I'm talking about. Because they're trying to make it more equal for women and black people, yet since they said they're trying to make it more equal for black people and white women, and that they're basically only going to be taking those out of everybody else, that's still biased, even though they're trying to prevent the problem.
Yeah, well, like, here's my opinion about gun control. I feel that there should be a permit for each, individual thing that people do with guns. Like, if you're a hunter, you need to have a permit to be, a hunter, but you have to go through the necessary steps, background checks, to check out if you're freaking insane, for Pete's sakes, to get the gun. Yeah.
I think there should be, you know what I think? I think there should be regulated time schedules where every 6 months or every 2 years or whatever, you have to go into a gun store and renew your license and take the test over again. It doesn't matter what you got last time. It depends on what, and it changes too. The test does. I think they should make that a thing.
Stop where you are.
Where you have to renew your license or it expires. Kind of like your car license.
Yes, yeah, that's definitely how it should be. It shouldn't be a permanent permit. It should be, like, renewable. Like, probably yearly is what I would say. Especially something as dangerous as gun. People don't really take guns seriously. That's the issue. Like, they think it's like, oh, it can't really hurt anyone, but they are designed to hurt people. Especially these automatic assault rifles. Like, what are you thinking? I feel like the permits that you should have is, like, if you're a gun collector. Oh, did it break out?
Could you? Yeah, my controller just turned off out of nowhere.
Oh, I see.
My bad.
So I feel, I don't know really what I said, but I'll just start over, I guess. Here's how I feel about, gun control. I feel that, there should be, like, separate permits about, if you're a gun collector, you need to have a specific gun collector permits going through the background check, insanity check, everything. But that permit's only good for collecting guns, not necessarily shooting them, or maybe shooting them, at a certified target range, or, something like that. If you're a hunter, you have, like, a certified permit to be a hunter, And,
yeah.
You need, like, they need to be, like, in these permits, the tests need to be pretty strict, because getting a gun is not a small deal. That's a pretty big thing. Or, like, even if you're one of those people that, even if you're one of those people that just carry a gun around to, protect yourself, it's a little risky.
It's a big deal.
It is your right. I don't want to say that you can't do that because it's America, man. Like, you have the right to do it. But here's what I don't want to see happen. I don't want to see those people get so angry at someone that they just whip out their weapon and shoot them. And it just, anger happens like that. So you need to be a not just stable person. You need to be a super stable person in order to have a permit to carry around a weapon. Like,
a quote that Einstein once said is that the most dangerous thing about humanity is their stupidity, or something like that. That's one of his quotes. Yeah. And that is true representation of what's going on now.
Yes, it is.
Things are getting stupider. We need to fix our world. We need to become better than our past, our ancient selves, like, global warming, for example. And some of you might not believe in global warming, but
okay,
I believe
let me get this straight right
thing.
now. I really want to address this now that you brought up global warming. Idiots, if you don't think global warming is real, what are you doing? It is obviously real. Just look outside. Like, think, for the past couple of years, has it ever been this warm during the summers, or even this cold during the winters? Have the seasons ever been this off balance? Have you ever gotten this much or
especially
little rain?
In Missouri?
Yeah, like, what are you thinking? It's real. Look up the articles at trusted websites, not the... I just don't understand how people can be this dumb.
You should put this in the description, dude. Articles basically telling you what is going
from
on.
Trusted sites. I will, like, if I remember, I'll put in links from trusted sites that you can go to that obviously explain that global warming is real. If you don't believe it's real, you need to wake up or just simply stop voting, because there's several problems in this country, and if you're not going to be willing to fix it, get out of the way so people that are willing to fix it can do so.
Well said, well said.
Thank you. Another problem in this country that I see is just the imbalance of people, because people are trying to make it right. Here's what
our country.
Yeah.
Our country used to be a place of law and order. Now it's almost law and chaos.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
That's what I honestly believe.
It's kind of
we have veterans. Yeah, like legitimately, the Athens and the Spartans or whoever. I don't really care. I don't pay attention to
history
class.
people.
History people had democracy before, and it fell apart for them. But that was a different type of democracy. We have sustained ourselves for so long, but will it be enough?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we're not. And if I know us American people correctly, we're not just gonna lay down and let the enemy or other people just walk all over us. That's not who we are. We're Americans. We fight for what we believe in.
Mm-hmm. See, the problem about just the imbalance of people. I feel like here's the great thing about this country. This is the reason why I love America. It's because everyone is free to think and believe what they want to. That's what makes it so great. Here's what I don't like about that. People tend to take it too far. They tend to say, hey, that offends me because I believe this. You can't do that. Because the whole foundation of the country depends on those people that say, hey, this is what I believe in. And then there's another group of people that say, hey, I believe in the exact opposite. In the middle, we need to balance that appeases both sides of the argument. We need...
Exactly.
Yes, we need people to stand up for their own opinions and not back down because someone else has something different. If you just back down, and you don't believe in what they believe in is going to happen because you're backing down. You can't let that happen. In order to remain free...
We need to find balance.
In order to remain free, you have to let yourself free. It just won't work otherwise.
Yeah, and there's so many suppressed people, and this is where I'm going to turn around to actually something I've been looking up lately. Is there's a lot of people out there that could change the world, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of those people who passed away recently was Stephen Hawking, and he changed the world so much.
He
Like,
did.
he became the
man's a
best
legend.
quantum physicist. Like, that's legendary.
Yes, it really is. And he was a cripple.
Um,
Here's what I want to say.
exactly.
This man is a cripple. It wasn't just a physical disease, it was a mental disease. This disease was physically and mentally affecting him. He couldn't focus nearly as well as normal people could. He couldn't move. He was in a wheelchair for half his life. And he couldn't
He
even
couldn't speak.
talk. Yeah, like, here's the only thing I have to say about Stephen Hawking's. Stephen Hawking's is a great man. What is your excuse?
That's well put. I mean, I think even though he had disabilities, obviously, he was a great man. He knew what he was doing, because before he got ALS, he used to be a sailboat man. He used to row boats for money.
Yeah.
But since he's took up this charge and became the smartest man, one of the smartest men alive to this day, as a crippled, that's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
truly amazing.
Truly.
There's so much talent that's being hidden, and we can't let it show to the surface because of how much hiding there is, and how many people are hiding from themselves. You know, some people
Well put.
are writers. Some people are writers, but those writers can inspire other people to build those things. So if you were a sci-fi writer, you can make someone, or you could accidentally make the greatest thing in history because of inspiration.
It's all a chain reaction. How humans work in general. Like, let's start like a writer, like what you said. A writer writes a story. Let's say sci-fi, like you were onto a sci-fi story, and like the writer has to be brave enough to pick up a pencil. There are so many potential writers, and by writers I mean like everyone, not just writers. But like there's so many people with potential that are just too afraid to pick up the pencil. You've got to do it, because if you just by picking up that pencil and writing your sci-fi story, someone else could be inspired by your story. Someone else could find a piece of technology in there and invent it in real life. You never know. Like, it's just all a chain reaction. Your bravery could inspire someone else to be braver.
Yeah, and you know, I personally, before I wanted to become
You cut out again. You cut out again. Guys, cut out again. Let me check. Is he alive? Is he alive? No, he's connecting.
But anyway, like I said, writers can be so important just to one person. And that one person can make a new world, you know. For example, if I were to write to you something, a good story, or how good your channel is, you know, you will either do something about that story and be inspired by it, or if I were to tell you that you're doing such a good job with your channel, then you're going to be passionate about it and drive forward for it.
Yeah. You're not wrong. See.
Yeah.
Well then. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, so inspirational. I made you forget what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Ben, for president. But for all real sense and purposes, or whatever you want to call it, it's so important to be kind and considerate and especially in this day and age, if we are all more kind and considerate than our past ancestors will be, we'll have the first peace, world peace. World Peace 1 instead of World War 3.
World peace. I like that, dude. That sounds cool.
World
Peace
Peace.
1 instead
Where
of
we
World
all
War 3.
have peace.
I can tell you guys one thing. If there's another world war, it will be our last world war.
Yeah. And that's because of how much weapons we have and how much destructions we've already brought upon ourselves.
It's just crazy. Jeez.
Yeah. Are you crying, bro?
Oh no, I was yawning. Trust me, if I was
Oh.
crying, I'd probably, bring it up.
My name's Markiplier. Oh my god. Now see, that's a good joke to do. He doesn't mind that. He knows he cries a lot.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can't.
Not you.
If you.
Not you,
here's-
Ben. I'm talking
Oh
about
yeah, I
Markiplier.
know. Yeah, I cry a lot. No, trust me, I cry like a baby, dude. I watched Toy Story 3, and I like started bawling. They were toys holding hand in a furnace. That's sad. All right.
Me,
that-
that doesn't affect me that much. I'm cold-hearted.
for some
Like
reason,
I like how.
for some reason, when I'm reading a
Go ahead.
book, like it doesn't faze me, even like no matter how sad it is. But like movies, they just get to me, man.
If I'm really connected to a book, then it'll affect me. Like I'll be like scarred for life if something bad happens.
Yeah, see, writers aren't
Main
always
character-
nice.
Main character dies in story.
Superman wins.
The time. Crying Donald Duck. Oh,
You
yeah.
suck at that still.
Hey, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress, but you're getting better.
So let's talk about another issue.
Yeah.
What do you think about feminism?
Feminism? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
You cut out again. No.
Hey, sorry about that.
That's fine, dude.
My mic just cut out for some reason. Anyway, feminism. I have a few opinions about that, but again, sorry, viewers.
Go away if you get
Um,
offended. Just go away.
Yeah. My opinion is that yes, it's a real thing, but at the same time, it's not.
Like what?
Does that make
Feminism?
sense? Yeah, feminism is a real thing, but it's not at the same time. And what I mean by that is that we as men get minimism. I made that up.
Minimism?
Yeah, think about it. As men,
Well, Yeah, I think I know what
society
you're trying to say.
expects us. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it
like,
goes
Here's
both
the thing.
ways.
Let me go ahead and explain it for you. Like feminism at the time, like way back. I can't say way back when because this was only like 30 years ago tops. But I mean minimum. But like women actually fought because they didn't have rights like men did. Nowadays, they have rights. They have just as much rights as literally anyone else in the country. So that's, in my opinion, feminism needs to die. It's over. Like, you guys have already got what you want. Like, and most of them are happy. It's not every woman ever. Not every woman's a feminist. It's like extreme. It's like extreme feminism is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
They've already achieved what feminism was like supposed to accomplish, and yet people are still going. Like it's like they're trying to get more rights than men now instead of equal rights, which is
Exactly.
it's revenge, is what it is, honestly.
And
There's no other word for it.
society expects more of men now than women. these nowadays.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, society expects men to not cry or have emotions, or to play the hoe, if you want to go in that route. But most men today are more loyal and respectful than they were before they met that girl that destroyed them. You know. And another thing is that it's hard being a guy this day and age because you're expected to be someone else that you're not. And if you are that person, I'm sorry that society turned you into that person.
But yeah, at the same time, if you are that person, you should be able to get your way out of that. Like, you just can't. The best way, you know, to be successful in life and everything is just stop caring what people think about you, because it doesn't matter.
Be yourself. That's I never got that message, and
easy.
I never followed it.
Yeah, it's easy for people like us to say that because we've already done it, and it makes no sense. It really doesn't. But it's really liberating once you stop caring what people think. And, like, a lot of people care what people think, but they don't even realize that they do. It's just, you know, they're just thinking...
It's instinct.
Yeah, it is human nature, but you have to, you know, break the bubble of that. And that's where leadership comes in. That's what leadership skill is. You're not born with leadership skills. You're raised into it. You have to be... I was lucky enough to have a father that raised me confidently, so I have a lot of confidence in myself.
I'm glad that I had a dad. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad I had a dad too. Without a dad, I don't think I'd be alive. So, you know.
I'm glad that my dad and my mother, I'm glad I had them both as a mother and father, because they taught me to be myself. They taught me my moral codes. They told me to be myself. And the person you see here today that's talking to not only you, Benjimon, but your whole crowd. Yeah, you're seeing the purest side of me. You know, just ignore the name.
So you can ask my friends. I do not hold back on anything. I really don't. Like, if I want to do something, if I want to express something, I just full on say it. Like, I don't care what people are gonna say or think or even do. I just do it. Which, like, it's really liberating. Honestly, I don't know how I ever lived self-consciously.
There's not that prison of guilt on your mind.
Here's a good way to think about it. Here's how I kind of had to think about it. If you're trying really hard to fit in, you're doing it wrong. You're already fitting in if you don't want to fit in. Like, if you're not trying to fit in, it's just how it works, you know.
Yeah.
And people will start to like you better, you know, just if you're yourself.
I used to be that kid that would sit on the bus and complain on how he was not fitting in. But now that I am the person I am today, I would tell that kid, just be yourself and you'll fit in. Because, sorry about that, I almost burped. But it's just hard these days just to be yourself because of how much pressure there is. But at the same time, it's easy. It's easy to overlook, yet easy to obtain.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Pokemon cards. Gotta catch them all.
Why did you have to insert a meme? It's like, I'm pretty sure you just saw a button that said insert meme here, and you just, like, had to
yes!
press it.
I had to press it because, like, it was getting too serious, you know? Like, you gotta, you gotta have some, you know, humor once in a while to clear up the seriousness of the world. Now, what about gaming communities?
Gaming communities are pretty cool. Oh, here's another thing I want to talk about. So, you know how this argument's been going on for ages about PC versus console, PlayStation versus Xbox, like freaking Atari versus anything. But, you know, I hate that so much, and here's why. I am completely against fanboyism, so you have to remain open-minded. You can't just say, oh, I like this, so I'm going to stick with it no matter what happens.
Says the one that's always defending Android when it comes into a battle with iPhone.
Okay, that is literally... What has Apple done better than Android?
I'm
what
joking,
has
Ben.
Apple done better than Android? That's another. No, let's talk about that. Now that you've brought that up, let's talk about that. Why don't we? I made a spreadsheet about this and everything. All right,
He
so
literally has. He has showed me this.
like let's do some thinking here about again, this is going to trigger a lot of you people and hopefully open some eyes of people. Android is significantly better than Apple spec wise, not just because I think so. That's not objective. Objectively speaking, Android is so much better than Apple.
Superman wins.
Let's talk about innovations to start with. This is my favorite part about all of it. Innovation. So everyone knows, like, here's what Apple's known for, being, the innovative company, right? Like, they innovated the computers and everything. Back in the day, they used to be great. I used to love Apple before they started pulling this stuff, which more on that later. But starting off with the innovations, recently, within the past couple of years, Android versus Apple innovations. Let's start with Android. So Android, their recent innovations have been, let's see here, wireless charging. I'm going to finish this rant. I don't care if you're sleeping. I'm finishing this rant.
We already know that Android is better. You've shown it to us in your video. With
Wait,
Cyborg?
Did I do a video about this?
No.
Oh, I did
Our
a little
video
bit.
the other day?
I talked a little bit about it, like the video we did yesterday. Anyway, I'm gonna do my full rant about it. Are you ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. So,
no.
yeah, Apple versus Android. Android innovations. Let's see. Wireless charging, advanced Bluetooth technologies, advanced voice recognition, and these aren't okay. Let me make this clear. These are not things that Apple hasn't done. These are things that Android did first and perfected. So let's see. Let's see. Wireless. There's Bluetooth, wireless charging. There's one other thing I said, which I can't remember. There's water resistance. There's shatter resistance. For Pete's sakes, did you know the next Samsung phone is going to unfold and everything? It's weird. Look it up. I can't really explain it, but it's like a phone with screens on both sides, but it unfolds to become a tablet as well. So it's quite wicked. It's quite wicked. It looks really cool. Yeah, I know. It looks really cool. I don't know.
Send me a link.
Yeah, right.
Send me a link through.
Right.
I might get that. That might be my new phone.
But also, what other innovations have they done? They've done a lot, especially with their software and everything. Innovations in there, there's too many to even go over them. Like the apps, the system, the routing, just everything, man. What has Apple done on the other hand? Android's competition, Apple. Well, let's see. Their
Copied
latest,
everything from Android.
Oh yeah. Wait. Let me say this. So obviously they've copied everything, so they have to stay, up to date. Every company copies other companies. That's normal. But let's see innovations
Copy
that
and
they
paste.
did first here recently. Let me do some thinking. No, they didn't do that.
Bluetooth.
No, they don't even have Bluetooth yet. They have AirDrop stuff.
No,
which is
not
secondhand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Bluetooth, just crappy
Apple rip off of
Bluetooth.
it.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Well.
Though I gotta admit, they do
yeah,
have
right.
one thing.
They removed the audio jack for your headphones. That everyone asked for that. That's great. What else did they? Oh yeah, and they removed the home button. That's about it. So yeah.
No new anything
Nice
about
job.
their phones.
Yeah, nice job, Apple, playing catch up with Android for literally years now.
Someone tried to argue to me about what phone is better, and I said, okay, why don't you go talk to Ben real quick? He would change your mind quickly.
Here is one of the biggest misconceptions I've heard about Apple that really just triggers me. Why do people think... okay, so here's what it is. People said Apple, it runs smoother. My apps, they're just faster. The audio's just better. No. Why do people think that Apple defies physics so much? No, Android has the faster, better processors.
Yeah.
Apple
Yeah, that's what I was
has
about to say.
secondhand aluminum and plastic made processors. Did you know aluminum and plastic is like 99.99% of their phone? Aluminum and plastic. No wonder it breaks when you drop it. Gosh. Hey, if you don't believe me, about, just the build quality of Apple products, go to like a Best Buy or something to where you can see, people,
The numbers on the.
Well, not
Really,
really.
you can see the numbers.
No, go to where you can like exhibit the tablets, so like their display, iPads and tablets and everything. And if they have like the right back to it, what you can do is you can walk up to them, grab it on both sides, and like don't bend it so much that it breaks, because that's easy to do with an Apple product. But like bend it in and out a little bit, feel that how it ripples, feel how it just like bends back and forth in your hand like that. That's not aesthetics. They don't do that on purpose. That's poor build quality. Easy to break. Go to any Android tablet that's there at the table or at a separate table nearby. Do the same thing. You won't see any ripple. Hardly any ripple at all, because of its build quality. And it just irritates me. And better battery life. Let's talk about that.
Hold on. The thing is, when I had my Android phone, my other one, the really small one, when I dropped it, it never broke and it never got cracked. And I even with my new Android phone, it rarely, it doesn't do anything. But for iPhone, it could, or Apple, I mean,
just
not
shatter,
iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It breaks, man. Breaks. Excuse me.
So,
Superman.
yeah, that's that.
Also, no, I'm not done. You think I'm done? No. Alright, so, also...
Come on, let's move on to gaming communities, man.
Alright, Apple...
You've already
I'm coming back to you.
proven that Android is dominant.
No, there will be people that say, oh, what about the battery life? What about the camera? What about this? What about that? It's aesthetically pleasing. That is the dumbest one I've heard ever. It's aesthetically pleasing. Like, die. Just die.
Ben grabs out a knife, goes to their house like Jason or something.
Like,
Jason, you must kill the Apple users.
okay, here's the thing. Apple, aesthetically pleasing. Android, you can go to a website and stuff like Android websites, customize your own Android phone. Make it look like whatever the heck you want it to look like. Apple,
it could look like an Apple phone.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could make it look like an Apple phone. But with Apple, you get a maximum of 3 colors. Ooh. Aesthetically pleasing.
So colorful.
I know, right? It's a freaking rainbow over an Apple.
Which, by the way, once we become popular enough, you know what I think we should do?
What?
We should sell some art or have someone make some art for us and make our own phone cases. That'd be dope.
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's the rare time limited edition. You must be blah, blah, blah.
Superman wins.
Just kidding. We're losers. We're never going to get that far.
Honestly, probably not. Probably not. But,
well, hey, that's what
hey,
PewDiePie
I ain't gonna
said
stop
at
trying.
first,
I ain't
and
gonna
now
stop
look
trying.
at him.
I ain't gonna stop trying.
I'm not going to stop trying either. You know the situation that's going on in my life right now,
I do, yeah.
By the way, how long has this been recording?
We've been here for a little over an hour. But
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I told, like, I did an intro while you were away, and I said that this was going to be, like a real world talk. It should be a live stream, but live streams are really complicated to set up, and I just didn't want to. So.
Yeah, plus I keep dropping out, so.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but my friend keeps texting me about tonight, and it's like, okay, I get it, you're excited for tonight, but chill the fuck out.
Right.
I mean, my bad. Freak out. My
yeah.
bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll censor it out.
Hold on. All right.
The guitar of failure, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, failure!
I don't think they even know about that yet. So you want to go ahead and tell them about the guitar of failure?
All right. The guitar of failure. So my guitar is way out of tune and it's missing a string. All right, and not only that, but it's beat up. And I play it every time when I fail something or he fails something. For example, even though he didn't show it, I played it in the last 2 videos.
Hey, in my
that he
defense,
did.
there's a lot of editing I need to do to make it under like 20 minutes, and I don't even get to make it under 20 minutes most
Well,
of the
this video is not going to be 20 minutes.
No, this video is gonna be like an hour to 2 hours long, man. I'm letting you guys know that now.
It's going to be like a mini podcast.
It
Mini
is. It really is.
But basically, every time when he fails or I fail, I play the strings on the guitar. For example, I said the F word. It just sounds
the guitar
horrible.
Failure. Yeah.
Yeah, the guitar of
So
failure.
it's
That's
just
what I named it.
It's just an inside joke that we're doing that now. You guys are a part of.
Yeah.
So
So you guys can laugh at him or my failure.
yeah, enjoy.
Content was originally Deadly Sin FPSs.
You watch. Knowing my luck, like you just playing those random notes right there, I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike. Like
I know. That's another
so
thing that's been going on
bold.
is that that's another thing that's been going on is that how many times PewDiePie has freaking got copyright over
I
little
know,
things or
over, like,
demonetized. It's just
Okay,
so funny.
I think YouTube has it out for Pewds. Like the poor man, he's been
I
through so
know.
much. Did you know, like when he said the N word, like there's so much press and media and everything, but there's a like.
And then when Ninja did
then
it, there was
Ninja says it,
nothing.
and nothing. There's nothing happens at all, and like. Personally, I don't think anyone should say the N word. Not even black people should say the N word, in my opinion. Honestly, it's just a cruel word. It was used
Ben.
very meanly.
My controller turned off. You might have to restart what you said.
I was talking to my audience anyway. It doesn't matter. I was just saying,
Oh,
like, you
okay,
know,
sorry.
the N-word. I was just saying how no one should really say the N word. But this.
Well,
is
I
a
mean-
little,
I
like,
mean-
everyone slips up though. So like, just because Pewd said it, like he apologized literally immediately after he said it. He didn't mean to. So you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's a YouTuber and he has editors, and he
You
basically
can't
told his
edit a live
editors to
stream.
put that in there.
No, it was during a live stream. That would have been edited out for sure.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, if he could, you know,
Yeah.
but he didn't mean to.
You're right.
We all slip up. And plus, he could have made the live stream a video, and he could have just took it out of the video, you know. Yeah. But yeah, he's getting so much bad luck right now, and I'm just sorry for him. And it actually kind of makes other YouTubers scared, and I'm not scared at all. While he's quivering in his boots, that YouTube can strike down at you at any time for no reason or for
Just
multiple
because they
reasons
generally
that you
don't
didn't even
like
know
you.
about. Yeah,
Like I think that's what's happening to PewDiePie right now. They just don't like him.
that just don't like him. Yeah. You know, I hope I get to the stage where YouTube and I have a love-hate relationship, yet we don't. At the same time.
Okay. Bye.
As soon as I said that, he left the party.
Make the party invite only, just so we don't have to worry about that stuff.
Alright, I didn't even know I had him as a friend.
Probably join me.
Party control host. Ah, crap, my Xbox is glitching. I can't do it. My Xbox is weird.
Yeah, Xbox does that way too much. Like, I'm switching over to PC soon, like as soon as I can, because PC's just so much more free. For you new gamers out there that don't have a console yet, don't buy an Xbox or something, especially with the way that they're going. Just get
Buy a PC.
Just get a PC.
PC is so
No
much
matter
better.
what those ignorant
in my-
fanboys tell you, it's just way more free. There's just too
In my
much freedom
opinion,
on the
PC is so much better.
Well, it's not really an opinion. Spec-wise, it's a fact. Hey, you want to play Injustice 1, do a couple rounds together, just, you know, make this a little more lighthearted?
Huh?
You want to play a couple rounds of Injustice, just cuz?
Yeah, we'll play a couple rounds, and then I gotta get off.
Alright. I think it broke. I think I broke it. I do that a lot. Okay, literally. Okay, oh. That was beautiful.
Beautifully timed. But yeah, it's just...
Literally, I play so many games all the time, and I've never played a game that I haven't broken. Ever. I've never
You know,
never played a game
that's
that I
I've
haven't
only
broken.
done that with the same game. I've only done that with the same game 4 times. Like I've only done that to one game where I played it so much that it just, how do I even understand or fathom what's going on,
Well, here's the thing. I don't play them that much. They just like okay, take this game for example. When I played it, the very first game that I played ever, this wasn't even like I didn't own the game at the time. This was just, I was at a friend's house and we were playing this locally. And
Mhm.
I played as Superman, of course, because I've always been a huge fan of Superman. I tried the down forward Y move, which is like what he uses to grab you and then like fly up into the air. I did that. I meter burned it, and somehow when I meter burned it, he went up and kept going up. He didn't stop. So it like broke it immediately. And once he threw the character down, like we started fighting in mid-air because that's where I thought the ground was.
That's crazy, man. Um, the game I broke 4 different times. I'm not talking about like glitch breaking. I mean like I played it so much that it broke.
Oh yeah.
Like it was Call of Duty Black Ops, all right? That was my first ever real video game, you know. And I would play it so much, and I played it so much that literally after it broke, you took the CD out of its tray and you looked on it, and there were like 5 or 6 clear slash white rings
Oof.
because of how much it was played.
Dude, that's
And I did that
crazy.
on 4. I did that on 4 occasions.
All right, so I'm
That
about to
money
send you the
stacks
invite.
up. All right. I'm gonna kick your butt real quick, and then I have to go.
Oh, kick my butt. Kick my butt.
Yeah.
Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, I don't think so. Ooh. Oh, you
I've
shouldn't
been
have said that.
practicing for years.
Oh.
I've been practicing for years, young Padawan.
Checking for download. Wait, what? Okay.
You about to die.
My game is drunk. You about to die. Your dad lesbian, your mom gay.
No, you.
No. All right. So how would you like your butt served? Fried or grilled?
How about seated? Let's go.
Ooh, seated.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be in
All right,
my
you know what, I'll just go
throat.
for. Uh-huh. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Cyborg. Superman.
Oh, that's not the one I want.
Show off.
Cyborg.
Oh,
Going
that's
for
right.
skins I don't even have.
You don't have these. Do you have redstone? You don't have redstone, do you?
I don't have any of them.
Fighting in my hometown. Actually,
Bruh,
fight in my favorite map.
we're gonna fight in the back cave.
Never. Yes, it's picking my map.
Dang
Which
it.
means I might lose.
Why? Why would
Batman
you
v
say that?
Superman. Because that's just usually how it goes.
I like how that's conveniently set up. We didn't. Even
I
plan
know.
that.
We
Like,
didn't
that's-
plan that at all. We just like. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Look at that 6 Superman.
Soviet. Soviet Russian Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Begin.
I legit feel like this could be a good movie.
Ah, dang. Ah, dang. How? 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 Ah. Ah. Oh, you're not gonna hit me with that.
Dang it. Dude, you're just really good with Superman, like, not gonna lie.
Like, well, I've played Superman on Injustice 2 literally all the time. So I'm trying to remember, like, my old combos here with, Ah, dang. I forget how hard it is to do Superman's, like, freezer breath in this game compared to the second game. Bet I can do this. I bet I can clutch this without taking... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I was hoping that I could actually win.
Uh-huh. What? I hate it when you do that. Why? Can't even move.
Ow! And you're dead.
Oh, no, no, come on, come on. You just like,
Kick my
overkilled
butt?
me.
Is that what you said? I'm pretty sure somebody said they were
Rematch.
gonna kick my butt.
Rematch.
I'm pretty sure
Rematch.
that's what I heard.
Your food's still cooking. You have to do a rematch. The blood. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
The zombie specimen. Wunderbar. Apparently I'm German. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Why isn't it doing it? Why didn't it do it?
Alright. Oh shoot. Ah! Oh boy. Get over here, stop hopping around.
Boingy boingy boingy.
No! Oh shoot.
God damn it.
Yes!
Whoa, what just happened?
One of my combos worked. Ow. Get over here. No, you don't. Are you kidding me?
No.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Bull
Yes.
crap.
Meet Darkseid! Meet Darkseid!
I don't wanna.
Well, he just loved to meet you. Food's still cooking? Huh. I'm no expert, but I
And
think
your
I
dish
won.
is served. Choose someone else, huh?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay? Oh, is that a challenge? Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll do it. I'll
Let's
do it.
go. You want 1v1v, bruh?
Let's see. Who
Is
should
this
I
still
kick your?
recording, by the way?
Yes. Who should I kick your butt with?
Cyborg.
Should I do it with a character you don't have? That'd be funny.
Don't do it, please. That would be mean. Actually, do it! Do it! No balls you won't.
No balls you won't. Alright, alright. Let's go.
I'm gonna regret this.
Oh dear. Not
What
as
the?
much as I regret
Whoa,
that.
whoa!
Cyborg.
I pressed B on accident.
Me too.
Jess!
God dang it.
Who did I choose? Wait, I don't know who I chose. I chose Scorpion because you don't have it.
Uh-huh. No balls you won't.
Remember, this was your fault. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, but okay. Alright! Buttons don't work for me. Man, you can go in try-hard mode. Take this. Boom! Oh, hello. I am out of the corner. Ah! Ah! Oh, that didn't work.
Ow.
Shoot. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Get toasted. Dude, we were so serious about this.
I know. Oh! No, you don't. Ah! Oh, GG.
Yes!
Beat me once.
Yes.
Rematch, no balls, you won't.
Oh, you want it? Yeah, we have
Let-
balls. Let's do this.
Let's let's go.
Let's do this.
Sinners
No
balls.
balls you won't.
1v1 me, nerd. No balls you won't,
Begin.
What? Wait. All right. All right. Take that. Aye. Mine. What?
That was awesome. God dang it! How far of a reach do you have with that thing?
Oh shoot. It's not working. I swear.
Panic! At the disco.
Here's a little something for you. I will end your pain.
Nice wager, nice wager.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He didn't even realize what was going on.
I had none more of that. Get
That's
wrecked by a
bull.
rocket.
Rematch,
Get
no
wrecked.
balls.
I'll do it. 2 out of 3.
Okay, we get it. Jesus, Scorpion, you love kinky stuff. You know, he has this little
He
rope
just
and
freak-
dagger chain. And just every once in a while, he's like, "Hey, come over here and play with me." Come here, big boy.
Got a gift for you.
Oh my god. I got a gift for you.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yes. Anka. Anka. Anka.
Shoot.
Stop.
Or what? What are you gonna do?
Visha Vakadu. God
What are you
damn.
gonna do? What are you gonna
Couldn't
do?
even move. God damn
Don't
it. Quit.
even think about it. Oh, jeez.
God damn it. I didn't think about it.
Eat some of that.
God damn. Oh, my game just froze.
No, mine did too. Mine did too. No! No. Every time, guys, this happens. Like he has like McDonald's Wi-Fi, so like it just ends the game and like the party and everything. Don't tell him I said that. Hello. There it is.
Hey.
Oh, I was just
Okay,
about to
so-
win.
I know. But it will count it as a tie.
Oh no!
Yes, a tie.
All right. Well,
Well,
I will remember this. You're not getting
I
away
got-
with this. What?
yeah. I gotta go.
All
I
right.
just
Well,
wanted to
let's do the outro.
say
real
goodbye
quick.
on the video.
Yeah, let's do the outro real quick. So, as tradition in these special things, this is more of a chill episode. So go ahead and say an outro, man. Go for it.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and like, just go subscribe to the dude. He's awesome. And when I get my YouTube channel up and running, you could subscribe to me. I don't care.
Honestly, he's a
But I
great
hope you
guy.
guys-
I highly recommend you sub to him. He's pretty funny. I cannot wait to see him behind his editing computer. That's gonna be awesome. Anyway, continue.
Oh yes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you liked the video, punch the like button in the face, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video.
And remember, guys, we make the sun rise. We do. Allons-y.